Hey everyone, we are so excited that you guys were able to make it today. I know for most of our areas it's very, very overcast and rainy, so very much an indoors day. So either you're at work or you're at home or whatever you're doing, I hope you're staying dry out there. We are excited to share some information. This will just be the very first of our virtual calls for all of those that can't get to one of our pink parties. Just to let you know about American Cancer Society and about the partnership with Avon. But first of all, we wanted to let you know what is all behind American Cancer Society and what they do in our area. And we are so very privileged. I feel very, very lucky that we have Lauren. She is our community development manager, and she looks after not only making strides against breast cancer, but she also looks after Partners with a Purpose and also the gala at St. Simon's. So she really does incorporate our whole entire territory. So she looks after the one in making strides against breast cancer. So I'm going to pass it over to her so she can go through the PowerPoint with you guys. Hey, Lauren.
Hi, I'm glad you guys could be here today and not have to get out in the rain. So my name is Lauren McGrath. I'm with the American Cancer Society, and I'm focusing with you guys on making strides against breast cancer walk here in Savannah. Did we decide I'm flipping them or you're comfortable? Okay, you can go ahead to the next one.
Okay, can you see it? It should be okay. All right.
Just to tell you a little bit about the American Cancer Society, if you're not familiar, we have been a part of Cancer Breakthrough for a long time now. We had the first successful chemotherapy treatment. We adopted the PAP test for uterine and cervical cancer. We're the largest non-governmental funder of cancer research. We handle that with our government side. We require warning labels on cigarette packs. First, scientifically, to prove a link between cancer and smoking, and we helped pass legislation, and we continue to help pass legislation that is as important, but we banned smoking in public places. We were the first to demonstrate that mammograms were safe. We contribute the most to bedside treatment breakthroughs, and we have the most Nobel laureates funded.
So Lauren, what does that actually mean? What does that mean by the most Nobel laureates for those that don't know?
That's where we have had breakthroughs with cancer research, and so we are recognized for that.
So you guys are amazing at putting your money into those scientists that are, I guess, new, doing some new techniques and learning some new discoveries as well. I heard American Cancer Society is probably one of the best for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
So just a few things of what we're focused on here for the year 2018. We want to screen adults for colorectal cancer by the end of the year. That's going to be one of our big focuses, or has been this year, because colorectal cancer is one of the most treatable cancers if caught early, along with breast cancer, of course. We want to reduce lung cancer age mortality by 50% in a decade. We want to eliminate HPV-related cancers around the world. We want to make sure everybody is aware of the HPV vaccine and how it can really affect our community in the future, because the vaccine is definitely for our younger kids. So if we can get the word out about the vaccine, then that's one of our hot topics for this year. We want to establish access of care for all, no matter where you live or what your surroundings are. We just want to make sure that everybody has access to cancer treatment. We want to equalize breast cancer outcomes, and we want to improve and deliver survivorship care for all. And we want to alleviate the unequal burden of cancer in vulnerable communities by promoting environmental change. A few of our mission programs, if you're not familiar with them, and these are a few things that we're focusing on this year. Since 1981, the Road to Recovery program provides transportation to and from treatment. We actually find volunteers that can spend their time and their money and their vehicle and gas and transport those who may not be able to get from their house to a treatment facility. It's one of the things that we're focused on this year is transportation, because it is our top request for assistance. Hope Lodge, if you're not familiar with it, we have several around us. We've got one being built in Jacksonville, we have one in Charleston, and we have one in Atlanta. And this is where we can provide housing for those in need. It would be long-term housing for patients and family. I don't want to say it's a dormitory style, but it has it's a living facility where they each have their own room, but they also have a living room and a kitchen where they can be with people that understand what they might be going through. And then also, you know, it's free lodging for them. And our National Information Center, this is a 24/7 800 number where people can call and get information or support. And like I said, it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you see on there we had 1.4 million requests. And breast cancer still remains a serious threat. 1 out of 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. And then this just shows where our money is being spent. So 62 million in research, and then we spend a lot of time on prevention. So we make, trying to make sure everyone's aware of what's available. And then our patient support, which we just talked about, the transportation and housing, whether it's at one of our Hope Lodges or we also, in areas that don't have a Hope Lodge, we offer discounted or free rates at hotel partners that we have joined with. And then our advocacy, where we work with legislators on local and national levels to fight for public policy advocacy of things that we know need to be focused on by our government that may not be. We try to bring it to their attention. And then we get closer every day for breast cancer. So right now we're focusing on developing strategies for more effective diagnosis, researching new treatments, identifying gene mutations to better screen women as susceptible to inherited forms of breast cancer. And we really want to improve patients' quality of life. And then if you don't know that much about Strides, it's a non-competitive 3-mile walk. And with a 3-mile walk, here's a few things that we focus on. The 24-hour hotline that we talked about. We have complimentary books and brochures where you can either call in or come in, and if you have something specific that you're looking for, we can pull that off our shelves and it's free. We give it to them, they take it with them. The free rides to treatment we talked about, although we are looking for volunteers that will give up their time and like I said, their car and money. We also have teamed up with Lyft and Uber where, we may pay for that as well. The free lodging, the one-on-one support from trained breast cancer survivors, and then we also help with appearance-related effects of treatment. What you see here is just some badges that how you can earn them. Once you form a team, on our website, when you hit the different denominations, you'll see those are the different badges, and those are for the team, and then we also have an individual. Our event is going to be here in Savannah on October 27th at Bethesda Academy out on Skidaway. It's a beautiful area if you haven't ever been there. It's not going to be too early in the morning, but should be early enough to get done before it gets too hot, even though it is in October here in South Georgia. It still gets a little hot there in October. And then we should probably be done by 1 to 2 o'clock at the latest, depending on if you decide to volunteer and stay for cleanup or other activities that we might have after the walk. And there's my contact information should you need to reach me.
Thank you so much, Lauren. You are an amazing partner for us all into helping us understand what Making Strides Against Breast Cancer is and how we can help. For all of those folks on the line, if you do have any questions, you can come off mute now. And if you have any questions for Lauren, this would be a great time to ask her. She has been helping us with our pink parties around the communities. But if you have any questions, please unmute and feel free to ask her any questions at this point, and then we'll continue a little bit. No questions? Okay, good. Well, not good really, but if you have any questions, just pop off mute and we'll go through it. So where do we go from here? Okay, somebody has... Does anybody have any questions? No, okay. So where do we go from here? So this is just our very first virtual call to let you know what American Cancer Society does, not only nationally as far as research, etc., but also what it does in a community area like where you live. So for most of us, our closest area will either be the Jacksonville Walk or the Savannah Walk. And all we're saying is right now, you can participate or you can choose not to participate. It's totally up to you, and it's voluntary to whatever you wish for you and also your teams. We do know that this aligns very much with our philosophy and our philanthropy, as well as saving lives for women with breast cancer. And know if they find a cure for breast cancer, most times it will help with other research in other cancers as well. And a lot of us, I think when we did our PC tributes, and I think everybody knew somebody that had cancer, either themselves, a friend or co-worker, etc. So this is something that we can do on a local level as well. So where do we go from here? So all we want to do right now is to perhaps be a team captain, and I'll show you where to go for that. I'll go on to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer website. All of you have been emailed the information. However, I just wanted to go through and if you had any questions. But also maybe sign up as a team member and also as a participant, and know that there is no fee for walking. You can come and walk and you can fundraise if you want to or whatever. I mean, we would love as many people fundraising as possible, but no, there is no minimal. Now, I believe, and I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, I believe you would need to probably fundraise maybe $100. We'll get that confirmed for you. To get a t-shirt, and everything will probably have Avon on it as well. So you'll probably get one of the, I don't know whether the shirts this year, probably a pink, I would say, and then probably with Avon as the back, but we'll get more information as it comes through. Now, I know, and Lauren, please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe there will be a kickoff in Savannah. Now, this will be the actual American Cancer Society Making Strides Against Breast Cancer kickoff, where all the team captains will come in together, and it will be the official rally on how to fundraise, how to do all of that stuff. And the dates will be somewhere in between the 1st of August and the 10th of August. So know that we have plenty of time. Is that right?
We do have a tentative date right now of August 14th.
Okay, awesome. And
at Ghost Coast Distillery.
Ooh, sounds fun. Okay. All right, so you've got that. So hot off the press, it looks like tentatively we have a date for the August 14th, and that's I know Lauren will probably send out information, especially to all of those that have registered as well. So that will be in Savannah, right? Maybe near downtown or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's just off of Bay.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Great. And the one in Jacksonville is the 21st of August. So just in case you were deciding to go to that one, or maybe, some leaders have some teams that would like to go to the Jacksonville one, etc. They can do that. So I'm going to go ahead with Lauren's help, and I'm going to go through and going to show you about the website. So this is the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. You do have the link, and it is also on your avon.com. So this is the link, and this is how we go to start. So you may want to, partner with some other leaders or whatever to join a team. I know some folks in Jacksonville have decided to do one big team. Some other teams, they're doing it as far as like the leaders team, and they're having a friendly and fun competition as to see who can raise the most, etc. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We can all work together and we can all help in the fight against cancer. And the great thing with American Cancer Society is there is probably one really close to everyone in your team. So with that being said, this is the Making Strides website. So you would go down and just say, okay, so give me a zip code. If somebody could write in a zip code in the chat box, just pop in a zip code in there for me. Of your zip code, pop in your zip code, because my zip code's in there right now. So if somebody could write in the chat box a zip code. I'll put my webcam on. Anybody? I just need a zip code to, oh, Lauren, do you have one close? Do you have a zip code in Savannah that I can pop in? Can you guys hear me?
$31419 in Savannah. Sorry, I moved off the screen. I was going to find you a Dublin zip code.
Okay, that's right. What is it?
31419. If you're going to pull Savannah, you can just click on your Savannah, or you want to see all of them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. Okay. So if you have, yourself or your team, and you want to find where the local things, you can put in the zip code, and you can go from there. And you can see that there is a couple of different options. I could either go to Savannah, I could go to North Charleston, I could go to Jacksonville, or I could go to Orange Park. They're all within a couple of hours. But just say I want to do Savannah. So I'm going to pop on the Savannah. I'm going to pop on the Savannah Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, and I'm going to have a look. So here is the website so far. And you can see all the details. It's what Lauren went through with us. It's October 27th, where the address is, and also Lauren's information as well. So with that, we can go ahead and join this walk or lead a team. So you could be a team captain, right, if I press that, or I could join this walk as well. But if I scroll down a little bit, you can see who has already signed up for this event, and you can see there's 3 teams. There's the Bouncing Tartars, there's also Avon Super Squad, and there's also the J. Michael Williams DMD. And you can see a lot of our Avon representatives already they're already fundraising, so that is awesome. So Lauren, just correct me if I'm wrong. If I wanted to go ahead and join a team that was already on, I could just click on Bouncing Tartars, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, I can just click on Bouncing Tartars, and you can see join our team. So you would just have to press that. If you wanted to go ahead and maybe make your own team, you would go ahead And up at the top there, look, Avon is a top company right there. Yay! So already Avon is being the top team fundraiser. And you could just go ahead and you could lead a team. So for all of those people that have communicated, gosh, I'd like to, join a team, etc., and that's where you go in to register and link, and to start your team as well. Lauren, do you have anything else that you want to say about the website there?
I don't think so. Just if you want to be on a team that already exists, just make sure that you're clicking on that team to join.
Yeah, good call.
And that seems to be the most confusion right now.
And Lauren has been awesome. We've had to fix some teams up and to change people over and all that kind of stuff. So know that as far as we know, nearly everything is fixable because Lauren's had to fix it all for us. So any questions on that for the people that are online right now? Is there any questions that you guys have? No questions? Okay. All right. And then we will be talking to more, sorry, that's my dogs being naughty in the background as usual. They love being vocal. If you guys, we will be talking more about fundraising, and I know there's a few folks in the area that would like to have pink parties, and so I think we're going to have one in Swainsboro in the next couple of weeks. We're just confirming on a date, maybe the next 3 weeks, etc. And then also looking at one in Hinesville as well. So what we do at these pink parties is really just go back through and make sure that everybody understands how great it is and why we're fundraising and why Avon has decided to partner with the American Cancer Society, and then also talking about how do we fundraise as well and what that looks like, etc., so everybody can feel more comfortable. So with that, does anybody have any questions? No? Okie doke. All right, Lauren, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Can we at least see a picture of your dog?
No.
I mean, we get to hear them. No, I don't have any questions.
They're so
I hope if we do get the pink parties in Swainsboro and Hinesville, to please come out and join us, because it's definitely a good opportunity to learn about the fundraising that I think benefits everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of those things. I think, Lauren, you bring up a good point. It's like, I have a friend battling stage 4 lung cancer right now, and she is retired military, and all of her friends and family actually live out of the state. And Road to Recovery is a great way for her to be able to get assistance. But also that 1-800 number as well. It's just like there's so many different things that 1-800 number can help with support and just having that conversation and link you up to products and services that are available. And with not partnering with you, we wouldn't know what was available to cancer patients and also caregivers as well. So I think it's just a great opportunity. So that's why we encourage you, at these pink parties, just come out and learn what American Cancer Society does. Maybe your customers would like to maybe do Road to Recovery. I know I had a couple of friends who are police officers and stuff, and they work 312, so on their time off they take a cancer patient to and from their treatment. So all of these things, just know that when you do come to a pink party, it's not all about like fundraising and stuff like that. It's about what happens if you have a friend going through treatment, or what if yourself, just being able to know where to ask the questions and also find the right answers as well. So on a bigger picture, you may be able to, because of the information that you're learning from Lauren and the American Cancer Society, may really be able to help someone get the treatment that they need, and maybe the accommodation that they can stay at one of the lodges in the area that maybe perhaps they wouldn't have known about until you told them because you attended one of these pink parties or got involved with making strides against breast cancer. Because at the end of the day, it really is something we can help at a local level, and which really is you can make the difference in the fight against cancer. So Lauren, I can't thank you enough again for your amazing partnership and all that you do each and every day in the fight. And we look forward to working with you and seeing you a lot more, my friend.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right.